Hello, my name is Tanner Speck. This is FTT 122 Week 6 assignment, and we're going to be going over a few things here. First, I'm going to start off with trajectory. So, trajectory is the angle at which a projectile is traveling at. So, related to sights, when a projectile is flying through the air, you're going to be aimed above where the bullet would be coming out of the barrel. So you're going to be aimed up like this, but your bullet is going to be traveling underneath it and going up. The trajectory is the angle at which the bullet is coming out of and the lob that it takes. So you have to sight it in to where you want to hit, that trajectory is lined up perfectly with your sights. And gyroscopic drift is the movement to the right naturally created by the barrel grooves. So you have a barrel, when your barrel has grooves that'll spin the bullet, and your bullet is naturally gonna drift to the right because of that spinning. It's gonna naturally drift a little bit. That's something you have to account for. Drag is the wind resistance that is solely directed to the tip of the bullet. So air is just sitting still, you know, it's just it's there, it's not solid, but it's sitting still, and the bullet is affected by that air, so it'll make contact with it because it's standing still, so it'll create that drag, slowing down the bullet slightly because of that resistance in the air. The Magnus effect is the rotational velocity of a cylindrical shape inside a liquid, causing the object to have uneven pressure and erratic movements. So, say ballistics gel, when you're firing into ballistics gel, sometimes you'll have the bullet enter into the ballistics gel and then go up and shoot out the top of the ballistics gel. This is because when the bullet is spinning, it creates pressure inside the liquid, and it'll have, say, you'll have more pressure underneath the bullet, which pushes it up, and there'll be less pressure under on the top, so it'll be spinning, and then pressure pushes it up. The low pressure sucks it up, and then it shoots out the top, redirecting the trajectory after impact. Um, the Coriolis effect. Now, these Coriolis and Eötvös effects, they're pretty. I was trying to think of ways to explain this, but it's very hard. I wrote it down. It says, um, Coriolis effect impacts the projectile in a horizontal plane when shooting north or south. An Eötvös effect impacts the projectile on a vertical plane when shooting east or west. So Coriolis effect, when shooting on a horizontal plane, it uh it impacts the bullet sideways, horizontally when shooting north to south, and the Eötvös effect, it impacts it on a vertical plane, up and down, east to west. And this has to do with the curvature of the Earth. Uh, Moving on to transonic problem. And this is when drag, the the force of the wind, the air affects the bullet, making a supersonic bullet into a subsonic bullet, like changing the velocities, um, lowering the velocities, so it's a ends up being a subsonic round. Um, due to the drag, the resistance of the air. All right. My name was Tanner Speck, and thank you.